everyone. This is MK Education Live. I am teacher Charmaine.
And I am Teacher Lovely.
And welcome to Real Talk.
Alright, so as you heard, as you see, we have our topic for today is about fireworks. Okay, so have you ever watched fireworks and wonder what made them, or what made the colors, or what made them crackle and fly? Well, I have something to share. I have here some brief history on how, when, and where fireworks was made. Alright, so fireworks originated in the 6th century China. The Chinese perfected the art of making rockets and explosives with primitive gunpowder. The Mongols were believed to have introduced gunpowder to Europe in 1241 AD, and Europe progressed faster than China in the development of fireworks. And these fireworks were made by experienced military workers called the firemakers. So these firemakers also made gunpowder and lead shot for cannons.
Oh, so basically, the history of fireworks is initially related to weapons.
Yes, so they created weapons through this. And by the mid-17th century, fireworks were widely used for entertainment at resorts and public gardens in Europe. And also in the mid-19th century, the usage of fireworks spread to the United States of America and also around the world.
Oh, I see. So yes, that's true. Fireworks are very popular all over the world. Like every celebration, not only like international, like New Year's, 4th of July, but also like personal, right? Celebration.
Yes.
People use fireworks. So, but before we move on with the main topic, let's just introduce to you some common types of fireworks that we usually see. So first one we have, wait a minute, okay. So first one we have sparklers. So sparklers are basically handheld type of fireworks, and they are usually used by most of the time children, but also of course adults can still use them. So they burn slowly while they emit colorful flames or sparks, of course. That's why they're named sparklers. So have you ever?
Yes. When I was young, I used to light them up. I used to lit them up. Yes, and it's my favorite also.
Oh yes, that's true. So a lot of people really enjoy. Have you seen like those people like taking pictures using sparklers before? Like they like write their name.
Yes.
Okay, so very aesthetically pleasing. Okay. So next one.
Okay, so next we have missiles and rockets. So the concept is very simple. The power rocket is designed to look like a conventional rocket. So as you see, it looks like a rocket, except it has an elongated stick at the back. So you just have to light that stick on fire, and the power rocket will take to the skies, and it's going to go up to a certain height before exploding, while some bottle rockets just explode when they reach a specific height. So there are various versions that also cause major explosions, which leads to beautiful fireworks display high up in the skies.
So these are the common ones that you see for fireworks displays, right? So missiles or rockets, okay, not the weapons, but yeah, just fireworks. Okay, next we have common ones like fountains. So fountains usually come in like short or triangular shape, and they are put on the ground and well lit. So these fountains shoot many different streams of colorful sparks into the air, and most of them last for a very long time. So these are very colorful, and that's why they're called fountains, because they are similar to like a fountain shooting water. Okay, so fountain. Okay,
so it's like a fountain of water that has colors.
Yes, more colorful, and it's like fire fountain, not water.
Water fountain.
Yes, okay. Next
Alright, so next we have Comet, and the Comet is basically a simpler firework that tends to leave behind a glary trail and can be fired in any direction. The distinctive appeal of the comet is the fact that from afar it looks just like a comet hurtling through the sky, leaving behind a large trail of smoke. So when you see a comet or falling in the sky, yeah, so it looks like that. So as you say, there's some smoke. Comet fireworks are generally used as a prelude to creating a larger effect, such as firing the wheel up into the sky next. Okay, so this is just like a warm up or some introduction when there is some firework show or display.
Also, they're like, yeah, they're the warm up, like before they start with the heavy, like the more beautiful ones, they start with like these comets, right?
Yes.
Oh, I see. And yeah, I guess the name, yeah, it resembles the name, like because comets do leave like a shining light or trail behind them. So, okay, next one we have Roman candles. So, Roman candles are basically is a handheld, also in the traditional type of firework that ejects one or sometimes more, okay, exploding shells. And like according to the picture, it kind of looks like that. So I personally experienced this like maybe 2 years ago, like during New Year's Day. Also, it was very fun actually, and it was very colorful. So have you also seen like or
Yes,
used
actually, I also experienced that. I also used that before. Aside from sparklers, this is also one of my favorite.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So very popular, the
Yeah.
Roman candles. And yes, okay. So Roman candles. Next one we have.
Okay, so next one we have ground spinners. So ground spinners are ideal for children who want to shoot off some fireworks onto the ground. Okay, so this just means that this is a child friendly. Okay, so the main use for this fireworks sums them up pretty well. They just spin on the ground when lit up, releasing sparks in all directions. And most people often refer to the smaller versions of these spinners as jumping jacks, while the larger versions are known as the blooming flowers. So as you can see, when it is lit up or when it spins, it looks like a blooming flower.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So yeah, it does look like the picture while it spins. So far, I don't think I've seen something like this here in the Philippines.
I think there is, but it's not in the ground. I think it's something in the wall, or it is being stuck in the wall. Yes, or in the pillar, and then when you lit it up, it will just spin. Yeah.
Oh, I
so
see.
yeah, it's also look like this, but it's not on the ground.
So
maybe yeah.
basically the wall spinners.
Yes,
So wall
maybe.
spinners, not ground spinners. Okay.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have firecrackers. So firecrackers are also one of the most traditional types of fireworks, and they have other names such as bangers, noisemakers. So from its other names, so basically the main purpose of this type of firework is to make loud noises. So you can usually like see this during like maybe Lunar New Year's, right? So a lot of people kind of display these during Lunar New Year's because I don't know their belief, but they usually do this and sometimes hang this on a tree or on a wall, or sometimes lay it on the ground. It can be very long, so it's like small crackers, and then they just connect it by like intertwining all of their like little threads, so that when you light one side, it just continuous to the end. So firecrackers. So next one. So we'll move on to our main topic. So should fireworks be banned? Okay, so yes, I think so. Even though how much I said they're beautiful, I've experienced them. Okay, I think Mr. Lloyd Pilarta is saying hi to you.
Yeah, just don't breathe it.
Okay, just so basically Mr. Lloyd is ignored. Okay, so moving on. So I do think, even though I did say that fireworks are beautiful, are like nice and fun, okay, I still do think that they should be banned. Why? Okay, why? Because first thing, they are made up of fire. Okay, so basically they can cause a lot of injuries. Okay, they can cause a lot of injuries, burns, or well, you can get worse. But of course, commonly people get burned while using fireworks. And another thing, they can cause a lot of property damage. What does it mean when you say property damage? Of course, it's fire. Okay, you cannot control where it goes, so it can burn some stuff, can destroy some, accidentally destroy a person's house. So still not worth it. And okay, they're frightening. Okay, the sound itself or the bright lights itself is kind of frightening, not only to pets commonly, but also to humans as well. And of course, like I said, not only they harm, okay, the environment because of the smoke that they emit. Okay, so that's why I think that fireworks should be ultimately banned.
Alright, so yes, but for me, I don't agree of banning fireworks. Why? It's because fireworks is already part of our history. Yes, as I would have said a while ago, Chinese people started this. So Chinese people use this as a way of warding evil spirits. So yeah, they use this, and also fireworks symbolize hope and yeah, it symbolizes happiness and wealth. Yes, and also it can be a source of entertainment. Yes, and this view when you watch fireworks display, you feel so exciting, and it also commonly used during New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, yes, and also when you do surprises, yes. And by the way, hello, Ma'am Nicole. Hi.
Yes, hello.
Yes.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. Yes, and this really, yeah, I think it's very important to have fireworks in every big events. Yes, it's because it creates the mood. Right?
That's true.
Yes. So,
So the mood. So basically, you're saying that they're pretty and people like them. So, but okay, the way I see it, like people just like the colorful displays, But I don't think, like I said, it's not worth it. Okay, it's not worth it to risk your life for just like a few minutes of enjoyment. Like people like it, yes, but it's not, like I said, it's not worth it. So there are many different types of things or items that can replace fireworks during, for example, New Year's or these events that you're talking about. I love fireworks. Please avoid commenting inappropriate things. Please, Mr. Lloyd, I'm warning you. So, okay.
Shut up, Lloyd.
Yes. Okay, that's good. You love fireworks, but they're not good for you. Okay, so again, there are many things that can replace fireworks just for entertainment purposes, and one of them is like recently with the advancement of technology, we have your drones, right? Many colorful drones, and I've seen this last year, was it? During Dinagyang. Dinagyang is a Philippine, a festival here in Iloilo, Philippines. So, and then above that, we thought they looked like fireworks, but they were very still, okay? And they kept changing positions and changing colors. Then we realized, oh, they are drones. So I think people would more appreciate those things, and they are much safer to be used compared to just, momentary bursts of flames, okay? So I still think that fireworks should be banned.
Okay, so you mentioned about drones. Okay, so I guess they also light up in the sky, but I don't think it's better than. Okay, I don't mind.
You're just wanting.
Okay, can you mute this? Alright, so yes, drones can be attractive, but it's not as attractive as fireworks. Yes, and yes, maybe drones doesn't have sound, or maybe you can just put music, but it's separate. While fireworks, of course, it has explosion, and you already know after the explosion there is a good result, or there is beautiful view after that explosion. So your fear turns to excitement, turns to awe. So you'll be in awe if you see this. And also another is drones is kind of expensive than fireworks, right?
Yeah.
So and also it is manipulated by many people. Yes, so if you have a lot of drones in the sky, it can also be manipulated by one person or individually. So one fireworks, you just lit it up and then it will just explode. Well, drones, you have to control them.
So
Yes.
well, like I said, I still do think it's they should be banned because just like my previous argument, the risks will always outweigh the benefits. Yes, like I said, they're entertainment. They are a part of history for a very long time. But like I said, there are some parts of history, some traditions that should be removed because they are just not good for you. Okay, so like for example, like every year during New Year's, during Christmas time, or during like 4th of July in America, there are always injuries related to fireworks, okay, during that time. So is it really worth it to lose a finger, okay, or burn yourself just for a few minutes of beauty? So that's why I still do think that they should be banned or removed. Like instead of just not selling it to people, just really remove production of fireworks. I think so.
Well, in that case, I think people who use them, or maybe they just mishandle. Okay, they don't know how to lit them up properly. They don't know how to use them properly. So, as maybe in some packages or in some packages of fireworks, there is some instruction or there is some warning. So maybe they are not really knowledgeable about that. So when you are buying or when you are using, you have to be careful to avoid injuries and any happenings. Yeah. So so I don't think that it will be banned. Yeah. Can you imagine Lunar New Year's Eve or some big events without fireworks? Right? So yeah, of course, some viewers, can you imagine if there's no fireworks every New Year?
Actually, yes, I think a lot of people will initially complain if you just suddenly ban fireworks. But like I said, if you just slowly like remove it, and then people will just get used to it. At first, they will complain, but like I said, risks are outweigh the benefits. It's just not worth it to hurt yourself, hurt other people, and of course, the making of fireworks is very like toxic to the environment. Not only the fireworks itself, the smoke, the fire that they release, but also the making of it is very dangerous to the environment because these colors are mined. They should be mined or taken from the mountains. So that's why. Okay, so I do think that they should be in the end banned. Okay.
Okay, so although fireworks are harmful to the environment and people, they are still a large heritage, or they're still a large part of our culture and heritage. So I don't think that it can be removed.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you cannot completely remove fireworks, but of course, don't forget to. I do still think that personally, like children or just private owners shouldn't use fireworks. Just leave it to the professionals.
Yes.
Yes. Instead of making or like starting fireworks at your house where you can injure your hand, injure your children, or even accidentally, of course, hopefully not, burn your house. Why not just watch a fireworks display?
Yes,
right?
so you can enjoy watching fireworks together with your family, friends, and lovers. So yeah, so that's it.
Yes, that's true. So today is quite a short, short issue, but well, I hope you guys understood. Okay, both sides. Okay. So quote of the day before we end: from a simple spark may burst a mighty flame. So basically, it means that everything starts small. Okay, a fire doesn't become immediately big the moment it starts. It starts with a small spark and then it slowly becomes. So just like here, for example, if you're aiming to be successful, just start small, okay, and then work your way up, right? Okay, the same with hope, right? So a little bit of hope comes a long way. So that is okay. So a quote for the day. Okay, so thanks for watching today. So and don't forget to
like and subscribe
and click the bell button at the bottom of the video to be notified by future live streams. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching.